Some devils. Back to answer some more goddamn fucking questions. First things first, though, goddamn it. Shout out to goddamn Mordant Red. Look at this shit. Sent me a slick fucking logo shirt. Fucking tough guy band photo on the back. And he sent me more of the demos. The Hatred for Humanity demos. So if you guys want those, he sent me probably I didn't count them, handful, 25 of them or so. So just put in the special instructions if you want it. And again, not if you bought one patch or one CD might be okay because it's really thin. Because I don't want to up the shipping cost. You know what I'm saying? But probably a fucking good size order. And just put in the notes. Toss that fucking Mordant Red in there, and then I will. If you don't get it by the time you see this video, it's brought up because some people for the stickers, I'm like, oh, dude, those have been out of stock for like 3-4 weeks. It ran out. I don't, like I said, I have 25, 30, 35, something like probably somewhere around that number. So it's not like I got this unlimited supplies, but it's first come first serve of who asks for it. Definitely a jamming ass goddamn demo. And if you want the fucking 3-song CD demo, it's free of fucking charge. If you place an order at Hell's, just put in the notes section. Again, that was something you have. I bought 3 buttons, and all right, great. Now I'm losing money to fucking pay for the postage to send the goddamn thing. So within fucking reason. But I got those too. But he just sent me a personal shirt, so we didn't have these for sale or anything. But I'm assuming he does. So go check him out, check over his fucking shit, and go buy a goddamn shirt. And I don't even know if he has any other merch for sale, but goddamn look. Anyways, we'll see if we make it to the next video. But I got a handful of order questions. Order questions, and one of them was an email, I believe. And then if we got time, we'll pull up the next video line. But anyways, the first one's from Eric Martanio. I'm sure I always pronounce that wrong. He orders all the time and comments all the time. But this is on his order. Jado, a question for you in the channel. What's your take on split albums? I find it rare that both bands are of equal quality. Yeah, that's usually the case of why, if I don't like them, it's for that reason. But something like this Sodom Hellhammer bootleg that combines 2 classics EPs definitely fits the bill. What are your must-haves for a split to be worth getting? Thanks, Eric Martanio, pronounced Martin O. No, Martin O. Okay, Martin O. So Eric Martineau. There you go. So I haven't pronounced it wrong. I figured I knew that was. So yeah, it's funny he brings up that Sodom Hellhammer split. It was In the Sign of Evil with Apocalyptic Raids. I don't know who did it. It was a bootleg. We got some in stock. Pretty nice looking boot too. I thought it was weird because like, why did they put them out? But I think just the idea is just 2 classics, kind of like combines, kind of fucking cool. Like maybe like a Venom Merciful Fate would be kind of cool. You know what I mean? They look good. But as far as just like official splits and shit like that, I, I, I I generally don't at all like split CDs because a lot of times you get 2 scenarios. One, you only like one band, so now you got to go hit stop. Or if it's the first band that you don't like, and the second band's the second half, you got to skip through them, right? Skip through the fucking songs to get to the ones you like, or hit stop in the middle. As opposed to a vinyl, it's on its own side, right? So it's not that big of a deal. Or problem number 2, and this happens with a lot of the grindcore, this stuff's very, very similar, so it's cool. It's like at least you're not going to think the other fucking band sucks. For example, a lot of the bands Pharmacists did splits with. You're like egg gore or shit like this. Like, what kind of name is this? I never heard of this shit. Put it on. It's actually pretty fucking good. All the splits were actually pretty good. But, and not in that case, but a lot of cases like that with the grindcore shit, gore grind, is that the bands sound very, very similar. So unless you really know the distinct band that you bought it for, let's say it was just 2 new bands, you're like, I like them, but they're a newer band and a newer style. Like you might not even know who's who without like actually following the track list. And so it kind of blurs together as one. But if it's a vinyl, if the band kind of stinks, just don't have to flip over the other side. But did you ask my favorites? So that's my take on splits. I'm trying to think, what would be my favorite split? You're definitely looking forward to that goddamn Exhumed Hemdale. Goddamn it, that's a split CD. That is a really, really good one. 2 brutal fucking bands that you can differentiate them big time too. So but yeah, there's splits like that are rare that I really, really like. But I've never been on LP, and Hells is working on it, goddammit. And don't make sure you don't miss out on that Exhumed Hemdale. You are missing the fuck out. That CD's been fuck. I paid an arm and a leg, probably less than $100, but I think I paid like $75 to $80 for the CD. Fuck, 20 years ago. I got that in the early 2000s. I was like, because I think that originally came out in '96. I'm pretty sure that came out, but it was long out of print since then. So I think we were pressing on CD too. It was like it's kind of like it was one of those things. It was like a really loose deal. Matt Harvey was cool with it. Ross Sewage was cool with it. I asked Matt from Hemdale, sure, go ahead. He even discussed deals, just like really like the opposite of what some guys are like almost too laid back. All right, so can we do this? Like, it just doesn't seem like I cared. And I'm pretty sure Eric laid out the CD first. I'm like, oh, we didn't even talk about doing a CD. But I was like, I didn't ask them, but the responses I got, I don't think they would give a shit. So I guess fucking may as well do it. Because yeah, I mean, there's going to be the demand for it for sure. But I would have to say that would be one of my favorite splits for sure. That's Impaled Hemorrhage. There's a CD and LP of that. That's definitely one of my favorite splits. You know, it's funny. Somebody repressed those, and we got the CDs in again on a digipack, the Dementia Rex. I don't even know if we have any in stock or not. We only got like 5 or 6 of them, but I said, "Oh shit, that's fucking funny." I mean, I bought that when it came out. Um, Fucking Impaled song "Deranged" is on there. Fan fucking tastic. And they cover goddamn Helga Lost Her Head by fucking Repulsion. Can't go wrong with that. And then Energy. You know the hymn's gonna be fucking good. Slave to Dismembers on there. Total fucking jammer. Nunslaughter Hemorrhage was a really cool fucking split put out by the fucking Hells. Somebody I'm forgetting too, like as far as splits. A lot of times, yeah, you're like, you know what I mean? Like, eh, one band you like, you don't, or you're like, one band you like, you can take them or leave them. So those are splits I like, and that's kind of my take on splits. They're not my first. Splits are generally not my first go to, but there are definitely some that are extremely fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Next guy is Shane Clash. Hey J Dog, uh, from Clash on YouTube. That's just as use your ideas. Kind of recognize it. I just found your channel. Probably I don't recognize it if you just found it. And get a good laugh every morning. That's what I'm there for, brah brah. Cheer you guys up. If you were stranded on an island and could only bring 3 bands, entire catalog, no CC, no dish, who would they be? That's actually a really good question. So whole catalogs. Like obviously, Carcass would be scratched off because you know, it's obvious. No CC, no Tish. Merciful Fate, Deicide. You said 3 bands. I think Deicide and Merciful Fate would be that. I wouldn't even have to really think about that. That would be definites. I don't think those would be interchangeable. A third one, I might have to think long and hard. 2 bands that are popping in my mind would be Dismember or Toxic Holocaust. Honestly, maybe even Nunslaughter. Yeah, or it could be Nunslaughter. And I might go Nunslaughter just because they have the most catalog. If I'm going to a band and I like only break 3 bands, I want a band with a juicy catalog too. You know what I'm saying? Not a band that's like, yeah, I like the whole catalog. I go, oh, great, they have 4 albums. As opposed to Nun, it's got fucking, what, 500 songs? I don't know if it's 500, but it's a lot. So probably it'd probably be Deicide, Merciful Fate, and Nunslaughter. That's probably who I'd go with, to be honest with you. Jeremy Gleason, J Dog, what you think of Dawn from Sweden? I think the album Slaughter Son is fan fucking tastic. Love these guys. The Apparition demos blows me away. That's a demo question mark? Wow. You know what? It's gotta be funny. It's so fucking funny you bring that up. The demo slash I guess EP, which I didn't know. I didn't own that stuff. I just own Slaughter Son and the what's that EP called? Sword, whatever you can. I can't really pronounce it. But Slaughter Son is what gets the spins. But it's all good. I picked up that demo LP just recently. Hell's got some in, and I picked one up, and I got to be honest, yeah, it's good, but it was more like it's just another Swedish death metal demo. You know what I mean? It could have been like any of the others, like early on starting off, or some of the mid tier bands that kind of came after. A couple of songs reminded me directly of one of the Swedish bands. I'm like, it's not Carnage, it's not Dismember, not Entombed. I was trying to think, who the fuck is it? And I was like, maybe Desultory's demos, or couldn't quite place my finger. I know it, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, that's who it is. But it was just like, they were good. Don't get me wrong, solid death metal. I picked it up and I, complete the collection. It's cool. And if I heard it in my teenage years, I probably would have loved it even more. But I didn't think it had magic on it, like compared to some demos. For like I've said a million times, like Putrefaction, Painful Death demo, that has its own character and magic and brutality that none of them fucking had. The Grave demos, especially the Corpus Humani Anatomia, fuck the third demo, had its own goddamn magic. The Nihilist demos had its own goddamn fucking magic. You know what I'm saying? This was just kind of like, oh, it's just kind of another Swedish death metal demo. And then, on Slaughter Stomach, it became more of a blackened death band, almost more black metal, like in the vein of like Dissection and shit. Just like Dissection's demo, I don't think they're that great. It's like they're good and it's solid metal. So don't come in here fucking saying anything fucking stupid because I know somebody will. It's just a comparison. I'm like, Storm of the Light's Bane and Somberlane are it's just way better. God Dethroned, kind of same thing. It's like, their demo and the full length Christ Hunt shit. It's like, it's just kind of another death metal band. The magic started on Grand Grimoire. And it's funny because a lot of bands are the opposite. The first album is the fucking best thing, sometimes their only good thing, and then it becomes just a goddamn shit city after that, or just gradually going downhill. But certain bands like Dawn, I just thought they got better. You know what I mean? Again, like the demos, got it, but I'm just like, honestly, this is more Swedish death metal demos that sounded a few years late to the game compared to the Graves and the Dismembers, Nihilus and Tombs. And I was like, it's just not as good. It's just not as good, and I've heard this a fucking million goddamn times. So it's kind of like, cool, cool death metal demo. I didn't know prior, like I never actually heard those recordings prior. But Slaughter Son is still what's going to get the majority of the spins. I didn't even get down. Oh, fuck, you have more to say. Fuck, you got more to say here. He said, wow. Yeah, my reaction wasn't wow. Not if we're talking about the same demo. I can't remember. It had it said, the B-side was I think it was a promo and then a 92 demo, I think is what it was. I think 2 demos and a promo was on there. He's like, wow. Also, never heard you or anyone mention the Great Cancer from England. I think I've talked about him. To the Gory End is fucking phenomenal. The second album, Death Shall Rise, is good, but definitely a downgrade. After that, didn't give a fuck. So there you go. But To the Gory End, that is fucking killer. Cancer, fucking cancer. You don't get much better than that. That album jams like a mofo. Just a couple bands I'm waist deep in lately. Well, I'm waist deep in that debut on Cancer, goddammit. With you on that, goddammit. Like, for example, I think the debut album by Cancer, I think that destroys those Dawn demos. Destroys them. Sends them home on a stretcher. If you have any of those awesome slogan stickers still kicking around, I'd love to have one or two. Love the channel. Keep doing what you do, man. Thanks. I think I might have one or two, like the Scrapco one. I'm pretty sure I have, and maybe a poser alert. That's definitely. And I don't even know if I have any poser alerts left. To be honest with you, might be. I think I might be out of those. Matthias Lane. Question for the dog? Question marks. In your opinion, what is the best traditional heavy metal album of the '90s? My number one is Blind Guardian, Imaginations from the Other Side, closely followed by Gravedigger, Heart of Darkness. Was that the Gravedigger we were listening to at Jamie's? The half an hour fucking interview I did? We had Gravedigger in the background. He was busting my balls for it's like I know who Gravedigger is, I just never picked anything up on it. I guess I'm fully aware of it. Cheers from Matthias, aka the Bad Lieutenant. Oh yeah, I recognize you, Matthias. Yeah, you've been fucking wandering from hell to deal with us for fucking years. One more question on the next page. Best traditional heavy metal album from the '90s. I never fucking actually thought about that. That's a really goddamn good question. Here's the thing. Is Merciful Fate considered traditional heavy metal? Because I just consider them a heavy metal band. Now, obviously, they're more unique than most heavy metal bands, and they have their own style and King Diamond. Again, before someone says something stupid, look at this fucking Dumbo ass fucking meathead fucking dumb fuck. Saying Merciful Fate traditional heavy metal. Did you hear King Diamond's voice? That false shadow is totally different. Okay, well, it's not fucking grindcore. So what the fuck do you call it? Call it goddamn heavy metal. So let's go with Merciful Fate, goddammit. Which one I picked from the '90s? I'm trying to think. I would have to say my favorite Merciful Fate album from the '90s would be either Dead Again or Nine, the last 2 albums they did. My least favorite for sure is Into the Unknown. Chill the fuck out. I definitely like it. I think it's a fucking jammer. Uh, Ghost of Change is fucking great. Holy Water is fucking great. Um, the opening song, of fucking the Stranger one. Uh, can't think of the name, but you know the fuck I'm talking about. Little old man singing. I fucking can't think of the guy name. The Uninvited Guest. Um, that's a great album. My only complaints about Into the Unknown is, gotta say, Dead Time kind of cheeseball and stinks. And I would say about 30% of the title track, Into the Unknown, kind of stinks. 70% of it's good, 30% of it stinks. It was long and drawn out, and it was extremely fucking obvious that they were going for, let's do another Satan's Fall. Let's capture that hit again. Which, you know, it's funny because Satan's Fall is a fucking great song, so chill the fuck out before coming over here saying something stupid as fuck. But it's not one of their top 10 songs, in my opinion. Not even close. But and the reason I bring it up is because they play it every set. It's like, dude, guys, it's fucking what, a 13-minute goddamn song? Shave that off so you can play 3 or 4 other songs. What do you mean it's not in your top 10, J-Dog? All right, Dumbo, tell me what other fucking 10 are ahead of it. All right, let's put 10 fucking Merciful Fate songs that smoke Satan's Fall, in my opinion. Again, Satan's Fall is a good song. It's just not the best fucking song, not top 10. What songs are better than, for sure, that should be played live, in my goddamn fucking opinion, over Satan's Fall? And a lot of these they do. So again, shut the fuck up before you say anything fucking stupid. A lot of them they do. Evil, Doomed by the Living Dead, Nuns Have No Fun, without a doubt, and they don't always play that. They do, on and off, and especially if you listen to a lot of Boots from the 90s and the 80s and shit. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. I can't remember if they did it this last fest. This also disgusted by the fucking Canunis there. I can't remember if they did. I want to say they did. This Evil, Doomed by the Living Dead, Nuns Have No Fun, Curse of the Pharaohs, Black Funeral. These are all songs I'm mentioning that for sure, there's no doubt about it, I like better than Satan's Fall. And I think are superior songs. There's going to be songs that are questionable. Like, for example, Satan's Fall is better than Into the Covenant, in my opinion. Gypsy, Come to the Sabbath, The Oath, Burn the Cross, demo song, goddammit. 9 songs. A Dangerous Meeting. What's some that I definitely, there's others I would say I definitely like more. But again, that's 10 right over them. Here's the thing. I'm going to go at it because I get rid of this fucking Canunis. Let's go into some 90s albums. What do you mean, J-Dog? There's nothing from the 90s that's better than Satan's Fall. Go see your doctor, brah. Get the ears checked or get the head examined because there's definitely songs better than Satan's Fall from the 90s. Like what? Well, your canoe ass probably hasn't even listened to the records, or if you did, it was with a closed goddamn mind, or just who the fuck knows. Because I notice a lot of guys that are going back to them these days are cool to listen to now. They weren't fucking 90s, though. But people that know what's up, know what's up. So, songs from the 90s by Fate that could easily played live at this last fest, but didn't play one. Crossroads, no doubt about it. Don't even come in here and say anything fucking stupid. That song destroys Satan's Fall. Crossroads, Torture, Sucking Your Blood, Fear, Buried Alive off fucking 9, probably my favorite song. Burn in Hell, Soul of My Soul. There's songs off Time and shit I would say that I like more too. I'm trying to think what. Lady in Black. Definitely songs off probably In the Shadows too. Oh, speaking of In the Shadows, even though it was a re-recording, but I think the song, if it was an original, an oldie, damn it, old oldie, Return of the Vampire. I think that's a better song than fucking Saints Fall. So, again, not beating up on the track. It's just when they play. For another prime example, Black Sabbath, War Pigs. I'm sorry, that's not your top 10 songs. My people, I know like they have to do it because they expect you. Me, when I think, that's the greatest song of all time. First off, no, it's not. Second of all, whatever, that's fine. I'm just saying my personal opinion. I was like, I like this song and shit. I could go the rest of my life with never hearing it again. It's been jammed down fucking, you'd be walking to Walmart and they're fucking playing it for fuck's sakes. And I'm like, dude, you fuck me dead. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath sends War Pigs home on a fucking stretcher. You compare Sabbath Bloody Sabbath to War Pigs, then you compare them back to back, they're going to retitle that goddamn song called fucking Snore Pigs. Not even close. NIB destroys it. pretty much the entire album, Mass Reality, fucking destroys it, for fuck's sakes. Um, there's other songs that I like more personally, but I can see being highly debatable. Uh, Title track, I mean, that's I'll be a Paranoid. I think that's a better fucking song. Granted, that's overplayed as a motherfucker too, but it's at least a lot more goddamn quick and just more upbeat. Um, Maybe The Wizard I like more too. At least you don't have to hear it as fucking much. But I mean, there's definitely goddamn fucking songs. There's at least 10 total Sabbath songs for sure that I like more than War Pigs, but they play it all goddamn time. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get it. Did I ask? Yeah, so let's go with goddamn flip a coin, Dead Again or Nine. Let's just say fucking Dead Again so nobody fucking says it. And yes, what a fucking dumbass hypocrite. What about the track Dead Again? They were going for Satan's Fall again, and it's a really long song. Well, first off, it's the worst song on the album. Second of all, it's better than the goddamn long they were going to same fucking thing on Into the Unknown. I think the song Dead Again is better than the title track Into the Unknown. And again, I don't think that the song title track Dead Again is in their top 10 either. Not even close. Not even in the top 20. And I also think it's the worst song on the album. Granted, I do like it. But best song from the album from the 90s, Merciful Fate, fucking Dead Again, goddamn it, as far as traditional metal. And another thing that's popped in my mind, but I'm pretty sure it's 2000s. And again, it's not better than fucking Merciful Fate. But in case anybody wants to say anything stupid as fuck, that fucking Fate isn't goddamn heavy metal or traditional heavy metal or whatever the fuck they want to fucking cavalt fucking subgenre elitist police fucking bullshit they want to come over here and fucking say. That's fine. Let's pick a 2000s years then, because that's what's popped in my mind. It actually might even be 99, but I'm pretty sure it is early 2000s. Metal Lucifer Heavy Metal Chainsaw, because that's the next thing that's popping in my mind, because god damn, that thing bangs. I don't get any more traditional heavy metal than that. Cheesy as a motherfucker, but god damn, that thing fucking smokes. I know Drill, I know that's in the 90s, but Drill's fucking great. Well, every album on Lucifer's great. Can't go along with Lucifer, but Chainsaw is my favorite. It's the first one I heard, and it's just, dude, it bangs beginning to fucking end. So, kind of a 2-for-1 answer, or at least the next one was going to be, what about for the 2000s? Well, I already cleared it for you. Come switch the series, you know what the fuck to do. Put the God's get in the morning. Later, goddamn it.